5 years old, no home, no family. But you did keep all us old goats at the orphanage on our toes, that you did. I've been giving you a great deal of thought. First, you're orphaned by your parents, then by your country. Now you spend your Saturdays in here with me. You've got to invest in yourself, son.
I want to get back. I'm tired of running. I'd like to have a family, but you can't do that with the government on your tail.
And that concludes the
So in the meantime, I'll be satisfied just to survive.
And now we join Psychology Chatback with Dr. Tony Pace.
Hi there. Our first caller is Carl from Covina. How you doing, Carl?
Well, Tony, I'd like to say I'm doing fine. But this month has really been strange for me.
Carl from Covina. Carl from Covina.
You tell me about it.
Well,
Mexico.
okay.
He wants to go to Mexico.
Well, I moved back in with my younger sister.
Client's a woman.
How old is your sister, Carl?
She's 25. She's always been very assertive. And I just hate confrontation.
Sure you do, Hannibal.
Who's Hannibal, man?
It doesn't have to
You don't know Hannibal? And you go to school? Don't they teach you anything about Hannibal and them elephants?
Not yet.
Hannibal was a Carthaginian commander. He took his army over the Alps into Italy. He used elephants to carry his equipment. Nobody thought you could take an army over the Alps, but Hannibal did. Caught the Romans sleeping and beat them up.
It's your life, Carl. What do you think you should do?
Well, I know this race driver. I thought I could call him and have him pick me up at 3 this afternoon and...
Gotta pick up a friend at 3 o'clock.
Sure like to meet a guy like Hannibal.
Yeah, he's a piece of work, all right. I may be gone for a couple of days. Oh, fella, I gotta make a living. So I'll see you maybe next week. Don't steal no hubcaps.
And not ask my sister's permission or nothing.
Be firm. Don't let her run your life. You run it. Say it like you mean it, and most people will do whatever you want.
Good afternoon. Lieutenant Blackmore here to check out Captain Murdoch for psychiatric reevaluation.
I'm afraid I don't have any orders to that effect, Lieutenant.
His file was specifically chosen by General Fred White, the Surgeon General of the Air Force. We would like an update on this man. Now, I have personally gone to a lot of trouble checking his Uncle Deke out of the Fairview Mental Hospital.
His uncle who?
His Uncle Deke Murdoch, the cleaning fluid salesman. Certainly you're familiar with his ammonia fixation.
Yes, he hates it.
No, he hates his Uncle Deke who used to sell the stuff. Classic hate transferal.
You're kidding.
I find it best not to kid about mental disorder, don't you, Nurse Schneider? I don't have a lot of time, Nurse. I only have his uncle for the day because he's scheduled for a frontal lobe severance tomorrow.
His uncle is having a lobotomy tomorrow?
The whole family is crackers. Look, Nurse, can we move this along? I really don't have a lot of time, and the General will be calling me at 5.
Have Captain Murdoch made ready for release.
I'm surprised the Surgeon General let me out.
He didn't. I did. I had to bring your Uncle Deke into town.
How is Uncle Deke?
You don't have an Uncle Deke.
I'm sorry to hear about that. I was just beginning to like him.
You hated him. He used to beat you.
That creep! Where'd you get the parade float?
I scrounged off Cactus Jack Perkins, the rodeo rider. Thinks I'm doing a ring job on it over the weekend. Hey, I got us a Gulfstream. Can you fly it?
Hey, brother, if it's got wings, I can fly it.
Great.
Hey, Pace, what's a Gulfstream?
Amy Allen, I'm Hannibal Smith. I understand you want to hire the A-team. We'll take the job. You got the money in the picture?
Yeah.
Give it to me.
Later.
You want to go to Mexico.
You got it. Right now? I'm not packed. What about my car? What about all this
Lock
stuff?
it and leave it. We're leaving. You got 5 seconds. Now, Miss Amy Allen, may I present Vasco Baracus, B.A. Don't worry about it. He's got a bad attitude, but he'll grow on you. Let's go, B.A.
Colonel Lynch, this is Mark. I made him. Just picked a girl up in the garage of the Curry Express.
Stay on him. Vector me in. Don't let him spot you. I'm on my way. with troops. Good?
I've been laying the groundwork on this plane deal for 2 months. Just keep your mouth shut.
Joe, Bob, Davison.
Howdy, Avon.
I thought you and your daddy Hank had bought that Lyra from Santa Barbara.
Now, before we start yammering away hearing all these business details, I want you to meet my personal pilot. This here's a feller by the name of Buster Hawthorne. Buster, you give Avon a big old howdy.
Big howdy.
Hey, say, Buster, why don't you mosey on over there and take a real good look at that Gulf Stream? We're going to see if Avon and Joe Bob are going to be able to cut us a cap here.
So, tell me what happened to the Lear.
Oh, well, this is going to give you a big yahoo. All right, I get that little sucker on home to Texas. Daddy Hank, he gets in. He sits down, he's all excited. And I'll be damned if his Stetson does just bang right up against the top of that cabin. Honey, he was madder than a hornet's nest in a rainstorm. I mean, he was like to drive him nuts. So he says to me, Joe Bob, he calls me Joe Bob. He said, Joe Bob, you get back on out there and give me that Gulf Stream you was telling me about. So here I am.
Well, we can make the deal.
That's mighty nice. You know what I was thinking, though? I thought if I could test by that little sucker on down in Houston, Daddy Hank, I call him Daddy Hank. He's down there horse trading some hotels and such. If I could like fly him around over the weekend and just make sure that he don't gonna have no problems with this thing. Oh Lord, I'd hate to have him knock his hat off into John and things.
I'll just make up the sales agreement.
Now listen here. I'm a rude man. Do you all want a check or something, a little deposit?
Oh, no. Your credit's okay with us, Joe Bob.
You keep talking like that, I'm gonna take you with me.
Where we going?
Keep on going. We're gonna turn right up here.
I ain't going to no airport, Hannibal. I ain't gonna fly with that crazy fool Murdoch.
Did I mention Murdoch?